And his car is out front covered in tarps, and it's just like he's working a lot. He literally called me yesterday when he got off work, and it was 5, just after 5. He worked 11 hours yesterday, and he was like, dude, this is like the earliest I've been off all week. Essentially, we need this thing to be done. So I could name steps for you, but it doesn't matter because literally everything has to get put back. 3:42 is where we're timing out for this today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and stay committed. And if you guys thought that that's where the video's over, you're wrong. My ramble lasted till 3:45. And now we clock back in, baby. We are back live from the warehouse. We've done a total of absolutely nothing. I literally just ended the video and we're back today.
No, I got the fuel filter hooked up.
Oh, nice, dude. You did that in like 1-2 minutes maybe. That's impressive. And then that other line from the regulator goes to there. So if you guys haven't seen everything leading up to this point, we basically robbed Emerson's car. It was just completely stripped down. There's absolutely nothing left. I'm not even gonna explain it to you because it's too early for that. So there's a whole video, you guys can watch that to catch up to here, but today we don't know when he's getting back. So I think the game plan for now is, like I said at the end of the last video, we're really hoping that we can get a rear main, or front main seal from like somebody that you messaged, like someone in the 240 group or something, or like Lordco when they open, but essentially what we're gonna start on right now is we just want this thing to be as complete as possible when he shows up. So like I'm talking fenders, bumpers, basically have everything plumbed. We wanna get it as running as we can. We don't have a brake boost, like a juice box to hold all the fluids. And we don't have the clutch juice box either. Everybody's gonna be like, juice box, the hell's a juice box?
I don't know, it's just a name we came up with.
Get that harness connected on the tranny side, get the starter in.
Lift it back up, do those, and then lower it back down, and then finish the belt housing bolts.
Also, I don't think I addressed this in the last video, these are rollers. These aren't, Emerson actually sold his wheels to Brad. You guys, if you guys watch Brad's channel, you see Brad's car just sitting around. Emerson's gold wheels, you painted them white. These are the wheels that came on your turd nugget when you bought it as a parts car.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are just rollers. You shit yourself, didn't you?
They're sneaking up on me and I gotta...
Go to the bathroom?
Maybe I do need to take a poop.
Maybe.
Here we go, boys. The sun is coming up on our first warehouse all-nighter. I kind of like the sun coming up here because it gives me like flashbacks to when we worked out of Morgan's dad's warehouse when we first got the budget build and we were doing a bunch of stuff there and we like stayed up overnight a couple times. This is just nights like these are just like, they're pointless and they could be planned out way better. Just good memories, you know? Like we just stayed up all night building Emerson's car for no reason. Anyways. First of many. Look at this kid, thinks he's a YouTuber. I think he thinks he's cool or something. I'm just joking. I'm not sure if you guys hear that like little ticking sound. I think what I actually just realized it was is when I get too close to the Wi-Fi router, for some reason my mic picks up like a weird ticking and it kind of pooched, not a lot, but like some of the footage from this video that you guys are watching right now. So what I was trying to tell you guys when the audio got pooched was actually that we were staying up all night long, and something that really got us through the night, just listen to music. Like we just jammed out for a long time. The video was a little bit different, and if you guys have been watching for a while, you know I would use this Cove commuter. This thing lasts forever on a single charge. It's extremely loud. Something that's even better than that is what I just recently found. This is the Cove Commuter 2. This thing is actually extremely loud, just like this thing. It has a 30-foot range, so you can go anywhere in the warehouse and you never lose connection with this. It's water resistant, so I never have to worry about rainy Vancouver days ruining this thing, and the absolute best part about this speaker is something you would never see coming. It splits into 2 speakers. This is the coolest shit you'll ever see. You guys saw that me and Brad were working in kind of 2 different areas, so we can listen to the same song, and instead of over here in Brad's area being like max volume and then me over here kind of not hearing it as well, I put a speaker here on my toolbox. Brad puts the other half on his toolbox. We listen to the same song at the same volume. And it's incredible. You are literally getting 2 speakers for the price of 1 with this thing. So you guys use the code ROB65 and you will save yourself 60% off the new Cove Commuter 2. So go check that out right now. Huge thank you to Cove Audio for sponsoring today's video and helping keep us awake all night long when we were grinding on the 240. Back to today's video. We're actually making killer progress under here. Everything that we can see from the underside is completely buttoned up. We don't really have anything left to do under here. We got the oil filter on, we got all the connections done. Everything's kind of like tight from what we can see down here, I think is good. We're coming up on 7 and I think it's almost time. What time does Lord Co open?
7:30, I think.
Half an hour until we can try. We're just, like, if they're closed, we're pooched. Yeah. But we're just really hoping on them being open. Also, I found that line that you were talking about for the coolant. So we can drop it down, put this guy in, and then I think we just gotta do intercooler piping and jazz.
Yo, I'm tired.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. We're killing it though.
Hey, do you want me to go get us coffees?
I'm just worried that if you leave, you're gonna get distracted and then not wanna come back.
Yeah, okay.
Everything is plumbed, all the wiring harnesses are wired. I got the little oil line, it was accidentally ran it around the back, so I rerouted it all the way around the front. We got fuel lines ran, we got this thing. I have no idea how he wants to mount this, so I'm just gonna leave that for him to deal with. But it is in and good. Okay, good news and bad news. Good news, Brad got us coffees. Bad news, Brad just called 2 Lord Co's and
They're closed.
they're closed. No, yeah, they're not answering, so we just assume they're closed, which is a good assumption on a holiday. On the plus side though, not being able to get it running, well, unless somebody answers you with the part, well, we will have this more dialed in than we would have if we got it running. Because we would have just left wires kind of unfinished and whatever. If you guys remember last time when we put the intercooler in, or I guess like the whole turbo kit, we drilled a big gaping hole down there, and then we drilled it, and then we had to move it over as everything kind of bolted together, and then we had to move it over again, and then we kind of like, we did just a big hole. So Emerson patched it before he got the engine bay painted, and it's nice. Since this car won't be running, there's no need for us to cut it. We're not gonna cut it. We're gonna leave that for him. So I ran all the intercooler piping over there, and then over here, we're just not gonna do anything because I'd rather him cut into his fresh new little paint job, patch job than me. Dude, we completely built this thing. Not completely, I guess it doesn't run, there's a couple things missing, but like, if we had the opportunity, we would have got this thing completely done.
Yeah.
We just didn't have the right parts and circumstances.
Absolutely.
But like, that's pretty good, dude.
Pretty damn close.
Like, we did a frickin' good job.
Yeah.
What time is it right now? 10 something?
10:15.
10:15, exactly 12 hours.
24.
24, I mean. We got here yesterday at just around 10.
Yeah.
We didn't really get in motion right away, but we got here around 10.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's pretty good. Like, just looking at it now compared to what it was like before, dude, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go as far as to say we can drop this thing off the hoist. With a bumper fitment, it's just kind of yuck without bolts in it, but you know what? I feel like it is what it is.
It's temporary.
It's a temporary yuck. I learned this little trick. You know how sometimes the cars, you can't get the thing out? If you can just fold them both that way. For shorter wheelbase cars, you can do that. If you fold it like that, and then when you come up, you can swing them both in.
Yeah.
Because like right now, the 240, you can't swing it out forwards, it hits.
Huh, that's cool.
It's a nice trick.
That is a nice trick.
I think he's gonna poop his pants when he sees this. I'm excited. Now the thing that sucks is I don't know where they are. And I can't really be too nosy about it without making it extremely obvious that we have it. Do you wanna spin this thing around and leave it over by the door, and then we can clean up? It took took them so much longer than I thought to get home. Just got a text right now from Morgan saying that they're at the border and they're about to come through. I texted Emerson. I was gonna call him, but I don't want to be like too pushy because he was saying, Morgan told me this morning that Emerson said he wanted to go home first and then come to the shop. So I didn't want it to be like he has to come here. I wanted it to kind of feel like it was his decision. So I texted him, I'm like, yo, I'm going away this weekend. I want to see you before I go away, and I want to show you the new car that I traded this 240 for, which is the 240 I leaked to you guys in the Genesis hood latch video. I'm gonna take my garbage out.
Wait.
As soon as they pull up, I'll tell you.
I'm just gonna have the door like this.
Just stand right there.
Yeah, we're trying to make it look a little bit less like we bombarded Emerson and more natural that I'm gonna approach him with my camera. It's not like abnormal for me to run out at Emerson with a camera, but after he's been questioning us for the last day, I feel like it just gives it all away if we do it. I'm just gonna pretend I'm taking out this garbage. Dude, the truck is dirty.
I'm gonna wash it out.
What are you doing?
Whoa, look at this. Come here. I literally just noticed that. Look at the foam in there.
Where? Whoa, what the heck? It's like an impact barrier thing.
Hi, I need to go pee really bad.
How was your first road trip? In your truck? Did you see? Our Poop 40 is gone.
You sold it.
The RB one. We swapped it.
Swapped it.
Yeah, like a straight train. For this beautiful rig.
I need to go pee.
What?
You guys stole my car!
There's a couple things that you don't have. Like, well, I don't know if you have them or I couldn't find them in your house. I just had your house keys, so I just searched your house. Couldn't find like brake booster, clutch slave. I didn't want to cut that hole in the fresh plate that we just put in there because I didn't want to be the one to kill it. We did the full gasket kit is done.
No way.
Like ARP heads
No
are in
way.
it, everything's good. The only thing, we wanted to have it like running when you came. I rebuilt your turbo and then your front main seal was blown on the new engine and we couldn't get one. So we ordered one, it's gonna be here in 3 days.
My head hurts. You're gonna make me cry.
They've been up since 8 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah, I've been up since 7 in the morning yesterday. Don't cry. Oh, we got group hugs. And we forgot your hood at your house because we couldn't really get it in any vehicles.
How'd you get here?
I rented a U-Haul.
Oh, so how much do I owe you now for this bill?
Well, just the parts. That's it.
We pulled an all-nighter doing it.
Dude, I straight up woke up yesterday at 7 in the morning, edited my video, we drove here, and we haven't left since. We cracked out a 20-minute nap. I was sitting on the chair, he pulled out the creeper and laid here and had a nap.
Wow.
And like we did it, we didn't like rush it. Like that's why we're up all night, you know? You have a fresh oil pan gasket, head gasket, the ARP studs are in, all gaskets are fresh. And then everything's like RTV'd, this is a new water pump.
Like, I threw the tarp and never touched it since. And I was gonna work on it.
We have your tarps here. It just, I was like really going for running. If this stupid seal wasn't blown, it'd be running right now.
Was
we
it
would
just like puking?
No, there was no seal, dude.
No seal?
Like we went to pick out the seal and it was just the face. There was nothing even behind it. It was literally just a hardened face and the whole seal was deteriorated. So we couldn't even pretend to use the old one or anything. It just would have died.
I hope you like it.
I hope it's okay that we did this.
Well, I got scared because neighbor said car's missing. And mom said I put it in storage. I'm like, Mom, you can't do that.
Oh, then we talked to your neighbor. Which one?
Not Earl, across the street.
Oh yeah, he was eyeing us. That guy didn't look too happy that we were doing it.
So I opened the snap and Corey's just like, they're both sitting in the blue seats. That's not your car. I'm like, really? Really?
I got a call from you and Courtney at the exact same time and I didn't know which one to answer and I was just like, Emerson, hi. You're like, what, whose car is that? I'm like, I didn't have any time to prepare for this.
We traded it.
Yeah.
Did you believe it at all?
No, because I know how Robbie talks.
Yeah.
When he
I knew.
short and doesn't no emotion, just like no emotion. He's just like, nope, fine, yep, nope. Usually
I knew.
Can't say that.
Oh. Yeah, I do usually say that.
I saw you traded it.
No, I was lying.
He sold it though.
We did sell. We
the whole
sold it
thing.
though. We sold
Did
it
you?
back to the owner, or the original owner. He's coming to get it next week. It's not perfect. It's not exactly like what you were hoping.
I like it.
But
No, it's way better.
Yeah, I know you don't have the time.
It's a step in the right
I
direction.
don't.
You don't have the time, and you don't have the facilities for that big man. So I do, and we had nothing to do this weekend. So boom. What?
Just as much as that.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. That is a quality shirt, and it's little rices.
Rice?
Rice is rice. I also found this under your turbo. Why you keep your turbo and your toothbrush in the same place, dude?
To clean it.
And toothpaste.
Brad threw out the toothpaste.
Wow.